Hi there. My name is Tina Green with Exposing the Roots, and I am bringing you into my garden with you today to make my first Substack video. I'm pretty excited about it because this is my first time doing this, and I thought I would take the opportunity to just chat a little bit and bring up this dynamic that I've noticed through a huge portion of my adult life for myself and for many other women. I've noticed that so many of us have this dynamic of, I'll be happy when dot, dot, dot. For example, I'll be happy when I lose 50 pounds, 20 pounds, 10 pounds, whatever it is. I'll be happy when I lose weight. I'll be happy when I get married. I'll be happy when I finally get pregnant. I'll be happy when I get a promotion at work. I'll be happy when I'm making six figures. I'll be happy when I move to California. I'll be happy when I get that vacation to France that I always wanted. I'll be happy when I finally get to go to Hawaii. I'll be happy when. This was a dynamic that I was chasing for the first 20 to 30 years of my adult life. And I got to tell you guys, I achieved every single thing set out to achieve that I just listed, all those things, right? And none of them made me happy. And I know you've probably heard that before, right? And I just want to talk about it a little bit further because truly none of them made me happy. I may have had moments of joy or moments of happiness, but my day-to-day affect was maybe I outwardly appeared happy, right? But internally, I was not happy. I had low self-esteem in certain situations. In certain situations, I was really confident. But in my personal life, in my relationships, I had low self-esteem and I didn't really like myself. And I had a lot of shame and I was hiding a lot. I didn't want to be seen. So for me, I spent many years trying to figure out, why do I have such low self-esteem? Why do I have so much shame, really? I wish I could just be okay with my body and not be hate it. I wish I could just have a life that I was content with, right? And I searched and searched, and I did a lot of things that were really helpful, and they were mostly like changing my mindset, learning new ways to do things, setting goals for myself, all really helpful. God, my computer's going to blow away. All really helpful. But if I made progress, it was usually like three steps forward, five steps back. I would usually revert back pretty quickly. So what was it? I'm here to tell you what it is, where the secret to happiness, that sounds so cliche, or secret to living a rewarding and contented life is. And I'll tell you what it is. It's when you're able to love and accept yourself. That's right. Self-love and acceptance is the foundation for living a rewarding, contented life. And because when you love and accept yourself, first of all, if it's a new thing for you, it changes everything. It's like a huge transformative change in your life. Because when you love yourself, it changes how you move through the world. When you accept yourself, you're not constantly abandoning and rejecting yourself. When you love yourself, you're no longer judging yourself. Therefore, you're no longer judging other people. Because when you judge other people, you're judging yourself. So, all of those things are true when you love and accept yourself. And the other thing that's true is when you love and accept yourself, a lot of times it's because it helps you. It goes both ways. You're getting your needs met. getting your needs met can help you love yourself, and loving yourself can help you get your needs met. When you are getting your needs met, you're less likely to burn out, and you have more to give to yourself, more to give to your family, more to give to your friends, more to give to your community, more to give to your work. You have more to give if you meet your own needs first. And if you love and accept yourself, you have more to give. So, really, it's not selfish. A lot of people would say it's selfish, narcissistic, egotistical. Nope, that's not true. It's foundational. That is the truth. The rest of it is a lie, the whole selfish thing, because self-love and acceptance is foundational to being content in life, to not always being like, more, 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 give me more. I want to achieve this next level. I want to have this house. I want to live in this place. I want to make this much money. None of that stuff matters. That foundation of self-love and acceptance changes everything. And so, how did I do this? A big way that I did this was getting out of my head and getting into my body. I had to expose the roots of my shame, of my anger, of my fear of lots of things, but fear of being seen, fear of being loved. I wasn't able to receive love. So when I was able to get into my body and have experiences and do practices that helped me access and release things from my body, then that gave me freedom, and that enabled me to move forward in a new way without shame, without fear. And some of the ways I did this are pretty unorthodox. The first way I did this is through a practice called Sacred Journey Breathwork. And it's a really intense breathwork journey that gets you out of your conscious mind and into your subconscious mind where you can get to these things. It's an adaptation from holotropic breathwork, and it was super powerful for me. Super powerful. I have released so much through breathwork. And then I entered a program called the Toltec Medicine Wheel of Transformation. And the Toltec Medicine Wheel of Transformation is a year-long program, has a lot of Toltec wisdom in it. It takes you through the medicine wheel of your life. And so this is where I was able to like truly expose the roots of my shame. That was the first thing. When I got rid of my shame, then I was able to truly love myself and accept myself. And it was huge. It was just huge, mind blowing. And being able, through ceremonies, through initiations, through powerful experiences, like one of the experiences I went through to get rid of my anger was I walked on fire. That's right, I walked on hot coals. And I screamed, I'm allowed to be angry. I actually wrote about it in one of the books that I wrote in. I can't remember which one though. But things like that that really get you out of your day-to-day existence and get you out of your head, shut off that brain and get into the body and let it go, release it. And that has been hugely powerful for me. And there have been many other practices, but a lot of them are having experiences as opposed to just talking about something and changing your mindset. It's not that you can't get out of something with the same brain that got you into it. You have to release it from your body because you've been walking around with it for decades. And so I got so passionate about this because I realized that self-love is the foundation that we all need. Self-love and acceptance. Even when I've traveled around the world to different places like Egypt and Ireland and New Zealand and Peru and Mexico, when I've worked with different teachers, it all comes back to that. It all comes back to how do we treat ourselves? How do we feel about ourselves? It's the foundation. And it's what even the Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, self-love is constantly brought up in the Four Agreements. So I got so passionate about this because I feel like it is for so many people the answer that they need that I dove into. And if anybody of me know that I don't mess around, I dive into things when I find that they work, when I'm excited about them. So I dove into this and I became trained at the master level to lead the Toltec Medicine Wheel of Transformation, which I've been doing, and of course facilitate breathwork journeys. And I've created my own courses, The Art of Putting Yourself First. There's some more coming out. I've done lots of in-person workshops, and I am passionate about giving people the space, holding the space for people to look within because it's all right here. You have everything you need inside of you. You don't need someone else's approval. You don't need the love from the outside until you have the love from the inside, right? You need to find your own love, affection, attention, approval. You need to get that from within before you can truly get it from without. The incredible thing that this opened up for me was not only all the things I already told you, but I had a pretty big spiritual awakening. I was closed off to spirituality because of lots of shame, fear, and wounding from my religious upbringing. So I was closed off. And because I learned to love myself, my heart opened up. I opened up to spirituality. And now that is the main focus of my transformation is my spirituality. And really I'm in the deep practice of surrender in my life right now. And gosh, it changed everything for me, like I said. And I've seen it happen for other people, many of my clients. So if you're interested, there are offerings out there that can really help you break through, right? And it's about getting out of the head and into the body and having experiences shifting your operating system, which lives in your body. And there are opportunities out there that are just waiting for you to step in so you can finally remove those obstacles and get out of your own way and love and accept yourself and stop abandoning and rejecting and putting yourself last, right? We all like it's so dominant in our culture for people to do that. And so, anyway, that's my spiel from my garden. I'm feeling very inspired today. I really wanted to bring you into my garden. My garden is my muse. It's where my inspiration comes from. It's where I create and grow so much beauty. And although that's not very beautiful with all that cardboard, let's see. Boom. How's that? Anyway, I hope you have a beautiful afternoon or evening, whatever time it is where you are. And I'm sending you lots of love. And if you're interested in finding out more, go to exposingtheroots.com. And I would love to connect with you. Okay? Bye. And thanks for watching.